With speeds faster than any surface-to-air missile and breaking nearly every limit humans once believed possible for crewed aircraft, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird remains one of aviation's greatest masterpieces. Even now, paired with modern fighters like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, it represents the peak of U.S. air dominance. Yet today, Russia claims it is preparing to reveal a trump card that could reshape the global balance of air power. That aircraft is the MiG-41, a sixth-generation interceptor promising terrifying velocity, overwhelming firepower, and breakthrough stealth technology. It aims to redefine what air superiority even means. Could it become the most formidable fighter ever built? And how could it surpass American and NATO rivals? Let's dig in. How the MiG-41 came to be. The origins of the MiG-41 reach back into the turbulent 20th century, an era when wars and fast-moving technology constantly reshaped the world's military landscape. Across two world wars, aviation advanced in maneuverability, range, and mission capability. But it was the Cold War, when U.S.-Soviet tensions reached their highest point, that triggered the most dramatic breakthroughs. Among the most legendary were America's SR-71 Blackbird and later the F-22 Raptor, aircraft seen as unmatched in altitude, range, and strategic reach before spy satellites redefined intelligence gathering from space. For Washington, the Soviet Union was a vast and mysterious adversary. To uncover the USSR's military secrets, the U.S. needed aircraft that could penetrate deep into enemy territory without being shot down. Out of that mission came the SR-71 and later the F-22, supersonic, stealth-driven machines that pushed the limits of what was thought possible. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union, with the world's largest land area and nearly 60,000 kilometers of borders, became a massive target for Western bombers. After World War II, Moscow poured resources into building high-speed interceptors. These jets repeatedly frustrated Western planners, forcing many attack strategies to be abandoned. From the MiG-21 to the MiG-25, MiG-29, and eventually the MiG-31, each generation demanded caution from rival air forces. The MiG-31, introduced in 1981, was the USSR's first true fourth-generation fighter. It boasted exceptional air-to-air capabilities and became the first aircraft in the world with a phased array radar, massively improving pilot awareness and combat efficiency. But time changes everything. With the arrival of stealth aircraft, hypersonic weapons, and modern air defense systems, the once dominant MiG-31 could no longer guarantee superiority. Maintaining that edge meant developing something entirely new. Thus, the MiG-41 concept emerged, a successor to the MiG-31M, an upgraded variant once feared by Western defense analysts. On January 20, 2021, Russia's Rostec, the parent company of MiG-41, announced that its long-range interceptor program had officially begun development, with a first flight targeted for 2025. Though some experts doubt the timeline, the MiG-41 is set to blend radical new technologies in speed, detection, and firepower. Also known as the PAC-DP, the MiG-41 is intended to replace the MiG-31 by the mid-2030s and set a new standard in long-range air defense. As a sixth-generation stealth interceptor, it aims to combine extreme speed, advanced sensors, and futuristic weapons to intercept targets farther and faster than anything before it. Beyond the engineering, this aircraft is a symbol, an expression of Russia's ambition to preserve air dominance in the 21st century. So, just how dangerous is it? How dangerous is the MiG-41? By the way, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss what comes next. The MiG-41 has sparked intense curiosity throughout the global military community. Its danger comes not just from its velocity, altitude, or stealth, but from how all these traits combine to create an interceptor that borders on untouchable. From the outset, the MiG-41 is designed to exceed nearly every performance benchmark set by modern fighters. Supersonic speed was once the pride of the MiG-41, which could reach Mach 2.8. But this new aircraft aims to blow past those limits, targeting speeds between Mach 4 and Mach 5. At that velocity, it outclasses the F-22 Raptor, which tops out around Mach 2.25 with a service ceiling under 20,000 meters, and enters a speed range historically achieved only by missiles. This isn't just fast. It's a declaration that Russia intends to reset the standards for hypersonic interception. Such speed grants a nearly surreal advantage: immunity from most modern interception systems. Flying faster than incoming surface-to-air missiles, the aircraft could strike before many radars even fully register it. Its maneuverability at hypersonic speeds allows it to dodge advanced air defense missiles, turning it into a nightmare for large UAVs, strategic bombers, and even future hypersonic weapons. At these speeds, it can cross enormous distances in minutes, creating what is essentially a hypersonic shield around Russian airspace. By comparison, the F-22 operates best at medium altitudes, and a duel in the upper stratosphere would be nearly impossible. But speed is only part of the story. The MiG-41's second major leap, and its most mysterious, is its stealth. While the MiG-31 relied on sheer velocity and brute force radar power, this new 6th-gen fighter adds stealth coatings, angled surfaces, and advanced electronic warfare tools that reduce its detectability. In a world of increasingly sharp air defenses, stealth is no longer optional. And the MiG-41 is designed to thrive in that arena. But there's a twist. The F-22 boasts a radar cross-section as tiny as 0.001 square meters, making it almost invisible. The MiG-41's hypersonic heat signature theoretically makes it easier to spot via infrared sensors. Yet its speed essentially solves the problem. Even if detected, it's too fast for enemy systems to act. In a sense, its velocity becomes its stealth, a new kind of invisibility based on overwhelming speed. The third pillar of its power is altitude. While most modern fighters fly around 15,000 meters, the MiG-41 is expected to reach over 30,000 meters, nearly touching the edge of space. From there, it can observe, track, and intercept targets at extraordinary distances. Russia has even hinted at giving it anti-satellite weapons, meaning it could strike satellites in low Earth orbit. A near-space interceptor is more than a fighter. It's a strategic tool with roles in reconnaissance, signals intelligence, and long-range surveillance, far outside the reach of typical air defenses. And that's only what has been publicly revealed. The true danger might lie in everything still classified. If speed and stealth make the MiG-41 a hypersonic phantom, its weapons turn it into something even more threatening: a next-generation combat platform designed to dominate the air domain and the edge of space. First is its hypersonic missile loadout. The jet is expected to carry weapons exceeding Mach 5, able to destroy distant targets before they realize they're under attack. Next come potential directed energy systems, advanced lasers capable of destroying incoming missiles or drones with pinpoint accuracy. This would make the jet a nearly impenetrable defensive shield. On top of that are new air-to-air missiles capable of engaging enemy fighters, as well as intercepting high-speed cruise and ballistic missiles. With these, the MiG-41 becomes not just an interceptor, but a central component of Russia's layered air defense network. For reference, the US F-22 carries AIM-120 AMRAAMs, AIM-9X Sidewinders, and JDAM precision bombs. Impressive, but optimized for air superiority, not for countering hypersonic or ballistic threats. The MiG-41's arsenal is more diverse and strategically focused, built to protect not just the skies, but the space between Earth and orbit. Another standout feature is its artificial intelligence and avionics. AI-driven systems reduce pilot workload while improving tracking, guidance, and tactical response, especially at hypersonic speeds where milliseconds matter. The aircraft may even operate without a human on board. Originally designed for a pilot, The MiG-41 could fly autonomously or act as an AI-controlled escort. That means it can perform high-risk missions without endangering a human operator, marking another shift in future aerial combat. Because of all this, the US and NATO are watching the program closely, but comparing it to the F-22, a fighter now more than 20 years old, isn't really fair. Better comparisons are America's NGAD program or China's FC-31, both focused on flexible, networked sixth-generation warfare. Russia instead pursued a different path, a high-altitude, extreme-speed interceptor built for dominance in both the atmosphere and near space. And if successful, it would directly challenge the world's most advanced air defenses and signal Russia's intent to reshape global air power. Yet for all its bold promises, the MiG-41 faces enormous hurdles, enough to make its future, well, uncertain. From day one, analysts have questioned whether Russia can truly build it. While China continues refining its fifth-generation jets and the US invests heavily in NGAD, Russia has presented a concept packed with technologies that barely exist outside theoretical designs. The contrast is sharp. The US NGAD program has deep funding, industrial support, and a clear long-term strategy. Russia is attempting something even more ambitious while facing economic pressure, sanctions, and industrial strain. Even the more affordable Su-75 Checkmate has struggled with delays, rising costs, and the search for foreign investors. This raises the question, is the MiG-41 a real aircraft or a vision beyond today's limits? Financial barriers alone are massive. Russia's defense industry is under strain from the ongoing war in Ukraine and Western sanctions. The billions required to move from prototypes to production fleets may simply not exist. Technical challenges are equally daunting. Hypersonic speeds create extreme heating that could damage stealth coatings. Propulsion systems like scramjets or advanced detonation engines are notoriously difficult to build. Fuel consumption at Mach 4 to 5 would slash range, while launching missiles at such speeds requires entirely new designs. What about you? Do you think the MiG-41 will ever truly fly? Thanks for watching, and as always, we wish you safe travels.